Get ready to enter a world of colors, sounds, and the majesty of nature. From the blue and yellow macaws and Spix's macaws to the rare harpy eagles and quetzals, discover birds so stunning they seem to have stepped out of a dream. Each species reveals unique behaviors, fascinating mating rituals, and a vital role in their ecosystems. Explore the secrets of wildlife and witness the rare and breathtaking beauty of the 15 most extraordinary birds on the planet. But before we begin, subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Now let's get started. Number 15. Hyacinth macaw, Anororhynchus hyacinthinus. The treasure of the Pantanal. In the heart of Brazil's Pantanal, a spectacle of colors emerges that few are lucky enough to witness. The hyacinth macaw, with its intense, almost electric blue, glides among the branches as if made of liquid light. Each beat of its wings resonates through the warm air, and its piercing call announces its presence even miles away. This species faces monumental challenges. Habitat loss, illegal hunting, and the bird trade threaten its survival, making every sighting a rare and precious experience. Its feathers, a symbol of natural wealth, are admired by scientists and photographers alike, but its true beauty lies in its freedom. Observing a hyacinth macaw is not just witnessing a bird, it is feeling the soul of the Pantanal pulsing in color. Its intelligence and ability to form deep bonds with other flock members reveal an emotional complexity often underestimated. It's impossible not to be enchanted by the aerial ballet of these winged giants, seemingly dancing to the rhythm of the wind. A symbol of Brazilian biodiversity and the importance of conservation, the hyacinth macaw reminds us that nature is the supreme artist. Every photograph or video we capture is a tribute to its majesty and the fragility of its world. At sunrise, its blue blends with the golden light, creating a spectacle words can barely describe. Seeing this macaw is a rare privilege, a vivid reminder that the planet still holds priceless treasures for those who venture to protect them. Number 14. Golden pheasant, Chrysolophus pictus. The living spectacle of China's mountains. In the misty mountains of central China, where dawn spreads like golden silk among the pine trees, emerges a bird that seems straight out of an ancient tale. The golden pheasant displays vibrant colors and an iridescent cloak that shimmers with shades of orange, red, and green. It's a feast for the eyes and a mystery for researchers, as the bird is shy and easily hides among dense vegetation. During mating season, the male spreads his feathered cape like a silk curtain, turning the forest into a natural theater stage. Each movement is precise, each sound calculated to attract a female, revealing a choreography that evolution took centuries to perfect. Despite its stunning beauty, the golden pheasant faces serious threats. Deforestation and illegal hunting have drastically reduced its population, making it a symbol of the fragility of rare species. Seeing a male displaying its splendor in the heart of the mountains is an experience filled with admiration, respect, and a sense of urgency to preserve its habitat. Scientists document every detail, but nothing replaces the thrill of witnessing the magnificence of its colors and the complexity of its natural behavior. This bird is not just an ornament of nature, but a living testament to the creativity and exuberance the planet still preserves. Number 13. Scarlet macaw, Ara macaw. The living flame of the Amazon rainforest. In the heart of the vast green Amazon, one of the most spectacular expressions of life emerges, the scarlet macaw, a bird seemingly painted directly by the gods. Its scarlet feathers contrast intensely with the deep green of the tree canopy, creating a visual spectacle that seems impossible in nature. Each movement of its wings reveals bands of blue and yellow, reminiscent of brush strokes on a living canvas. A masterpiece in constant motion, the scarlet macaw is not only visually impressive, its intelligence and social capacity are equally fascinating. Forming loud, joyful flocks, these birds create deep bonds, communicating with a variety of sounds that resonate through the forest. Their piercing calls carry across rivers and clearings, reminding adventurers and researchers that the Amazon is alive and vibrant. The mating ritual is equally remarkable. Pairs, often monogamous for life, display affection through subtle gestures and mutual care, conveying a rare empathy in the animal kingdom. Despite its exuberance, the scarlet macaw faces severe threats. Endless deforestation, combined with the illegal exotic bird trade, has significantly reduced its populations. Every encounter with this species in the wild has become a privilege, a reminder of the urgent need to preserve not only the macaw, but the entire ecosystem that sustains it. Scientists and conservationists spend decades studying its migratory routes, feeding habits, and social interactions, hoping to better understand this marvelous marvel of Amazonian fauna. Observing a scarlet macaw flying over the treetops, its calls echoing through the forest, is witnessing freedom in its purest form. It represents the vitality of the rainforest and nature's unparalleled ability to create beauty and complexity. Every photo, every recording attempts to capture a fragment of its grandeur, but no record can replace the experience of seeing it in person, feeling the wind vibrate with the beat of its wings. The scarlet macaw is undoubtedly a fiery symbol of Amazonian biodiversity, a living flame illuminating the importance of environmental conservation and reminding us of the priceless value of wildlife in its most spectacular form. Number 12. Quetzal, Pheromacherus mochino, the emerald guardian of Guatemala's mountains. Amid the dense clouds of Guatemala's mountains, where dew coats leaves and flowers with sparkling water crystals, dwells the quetzal, a bird whose beauty transcends the natural world and touches the human imagination. Its green and red hues shine with an almost supernatural intensity, reflecting the morning sunlight in a magical way. Considered sacred by the ancient Maya civilization, the quetzal is far more than a rare bird. It is a symbol of freedom, purity, and spirituality. The quetzal is shy and elusive, rarely allowing humans to approach. Its flight seems to float in the thin mountain air, light and silent, as if defying gravity. Males display long tail feathers that extend like emerald ribbons, dancing in the wind and turning the forest into a stage where the bird takes center stage. During breeding season, the ritual is delicate and deeply symbolic. Pairs care for their young with extreme dedication, demonstrating patience and attention rare among tropical birds. The quetzal's survival is directly tied to the preservation of the cloud forests it inhabits. Habitat destruction, poaching, and illegal capture are constant threats, and every sighting in the wild is considered a blessing. Scientists studying this species emphasize its ecological importance as it plays a vital role in seed dispersal and maintaining the balance of high-altitude ecosystems. Seeing a quetzal in the wild is like witnessing a fragment of legend. Its colors mesmerize, its delicate call enchants, and its flight evokes a profound sense of reverence for nature. More than just a rare bird, the quetzal is a symbol of hope and preservation, reminding us of the fragility of our planet and how much is still left to protect. Every photograph or recording is a tribute to its magnificence, but nothing compares to the experience of seeing it free, gliding among the trees and disappearing mysteriously into the green clouds, leaving the observer with awe and absolute respect. Number 11. Musician wren, Cypherhynus aurata, the enchanting voice of the Amazon rainforest. Hidden in the depths of the Amazonian forests, where sunlight barely touches the leaf-covered ground, lives the musician wren, a small bird with a colossal emotional impact. Its song, described as mystical and almost hypnotic, echoes through the green shadows, creating a magical and almost supernatural atmosphere. It is said that hearing the wren is a sign of luck, and its melody has the power to bring inspiration and peace to those who listen, which is why poets, musicians, and naturalists have celebrated its existence for centuries. The musician wren is discreetly camouflaged among branches and foliage, making it often invisible to the eye but impossible to ignore by ear. During the breeding season, the male intensifies its song, producing a sequence of complex and melodious notes that can last for hours. This sonic ritual is not just a courtship act, it is an expression of vitality, territoriality, and connection with its surrounding environment. The complexity of its song is studied by scientists seeking to understand animal communication patterns, but every experience of hearing the wren in its natural habitat transcends any academic analysis, provoking a pure and intense emotional response. The wren's habitat is fragile. Deforestation, forest fragmentation, and illegal hunting put not only its survival at risk, but also the ecological balance of the Amazon. Every sighting is celebrated, and conservationists emphasize the urgent need to protect these areas so that such emblematic species continue to exist. The bird feeds on insects and small fruits, contributing to the maintenance of the natural cycle and the biodiversity of the region. Finding the musician wren is a full sensory experience, listening to its melodies, observing its subtle movements, and feeling the forest's energy around you. Its presence reminds us that nature's charms go beyond sight, and that beauty resides not just in color or size, but in the essence each being carries. The wren is one of the Amazon's most precious gems, a symbol of the living poetry of the forest, and a testament to the ongoing miracle of life in its purest and most delicate form. Number 10. Kakapo Strigops habroptilus, the green ghost of New Zealand. In the dense forests of New Zealand's South Island, camouflaged among ferns and low shrubs, lives a bird so enigmatic it seems straight out of a fairy tale. The Kakapo, also known as the night parrot. Unlike any other parrot, it is nocturnal, flightless, and incredibly heavy for its size. Its green feathers, speckled with yellow and olive tones, allow it to almost completely disappear into the surrounding vegetation, making every sighting a rare and precious opportunity. The Kakapo has a unique and fascinating personality. At night, it moves silently across the forest floor, using its excellent sense of smell to locate food, mainly fruits, seeds, and roots. Unlike most parrots, it does not venture into the sky. Its life unfolds between the ground and low shrubs, each step reflecting evolutionary adaptation to its isolated island environment. Its vocalization, a low and repetitive sound, is produced by the male during breeding season and can be heard miles away, functioning as a call to attract females and establish territory. The Kakapo's story is as dramatic as its existence. It nearly went extinct due to introduced predators like cats and rats, as well as habitat loss. Today, thanks to an extremely meticulous conservation effort, only a few dozen individuals survive, constantly monitored by dedicated conservation teams. Each Kakapo is named, cared for, and tracked, making its preservation a narrative of love and hope for wildlife. Seeing a Kakapo is witnessing the miracle of nature's resilience. Its existence reminds us of the fragility of species and the importance of protecting every inch of forest. Encountering this bird, so unique in appearance and behavior, goes beyond observation. It is an immersion in evolutionary history and the human care required to keep a biodiversity gem alive. The Kakapo is, in essence, a symbol of balance between nature and responsible human intervention, a testament that even in the face of extinction risk, hope can flourish with dedication and knowledge. Number 9. Lyrebird, Menura novaehollandiae, Australia's master of mimicry. In the ancient humid forest of Australia, one of the greatest wonders of the avian world manifests not only through visual beauty, but through sonic skill, the lyrebird. Renowned for its astonishing ability to mimic natural and artificial sounds, it can perfectly reproduce the songs of other birds, chainsaws, car alarms, and even human voices, transforming the forest into a living orchestra of unexpected and hypnotic sounds. The lyrebird is majestic in posture, a brown, earthy body with a tail that spreads in the shape of a lyre, giving it its name, revealed in full flight or during display rituals. The male, responsible for most of the imitations, carefully establishes his territory and uses his repertoire to attract females, who observe every gesture and note as part of a complex courtship spectacle. The intelligence of this species is remarkable, demonstrating exceptional auditory memory, learning ability, and creativity in using sounds to interact with its environment and communicate. The lyrebird is a true guardian of Australia's acoustic history. Every sound it imitates is not mere reproduction, but a form of expression and survival, allowing it to establish territory and build complex social relationships. Researchers dedicate years to studying its mimicry skills, trying to understand the limits of animal creativity. Every visit to the forest in search of the lyrebird is a complete sensory experience, where the listener gets lost among familiar and surprisingly human-like sounds, all produced by nature in its most ingenious and playful form. Beyond its incredible sonic ability, the lyrebird plays an important role in the local ecosystem, controlling insect populations and aiding seed dispersal. Encountering this bird is an almost mystical experience. Watching its elegant ballet, hearing its impressive imitations, and feeling the forest vitality is witnessing the complexity of natural life in its most vibrant form. The lyrebird, therefore, is not just a rare and beautiful bird, but a true artist of nature, reminding us of the infinite potential for adaptation and creativity in wildlife. Number 8. Indian peacock, Pavo cristatus, the show of blue elegance. Across the plains and forests of India, a spectacle of colors and elegance captivates all lucky enough to witness it. The Indian peacock, with its iridescent blue and green feathers and the impressive tail fan that unfolds in a hypnotic dance. It is not just a bird, it is a symbol of the beauty nature can achieve when freedom and evolution converge. The male displays his tail in meticulous choreography, vibrating and shaking feathers to impress the female. Every detail of the ritual is honed by natural selection. The eye-like patterns on the feathers seem to follow every movement, creating a visual illusion that enhances the perception of grandeur. The female watches closely, analyzing every gesture, every color display, making a judgment that determines her choice of mate. This ritual reveals behavioral and social complexity beyond mere instinct, showing intelligence, perception, and refined communication. The Indian peacock also has a loud and vibrant call that resonates across its territory, complementing its visual display. It plays an important ecological role, helping control insect and small reptile populations and aiding in seed dispersal. Its presence is both a natural spectacle and an indicator of environmental health. Areas with thriving peacocks generally preserve other elements of biodiversity. Despite its splendor, the peacock faces local threats, primarily from habitat loss and hunting in some regions. However, its adaptation to areas near human communities demonstrates its resilience and ability to survive in altered environments. Observing an Indian peacock in full display is an almost magical experience. Electric blues, deep greens, and golden feather details create a sense of enchantment few species can evoke. Every photograph or video captures only a fragment of the spectacle, but the experience of witnessing a peacock in its natural habitat is incomparable, reminding us that nature can create beauty and complexity that defy human imagination. Number 7. Swinhoe's pheasant, Lophura swinhoei. The colorful guardian of Asian forests. In the subtropical forests of Southeast Asia, among dense bamboo groves and ancient trees, lives one of the continent's most stunning and enigmatic birds, the Swinhoe's pheasant. This bird is a living mixture of colors and shapes, with feathers ranging from deep metallic blue to intense red, copper, and emerald green. Every movement of the Swinhoe's pheasant seems choreographed, a silent dance revealing its majesty and grace. The male, especially during mating season, transforms into a living masterpiece. Its feathers shimmer in the filtered forest light, reflecting hues that change with every step. It performs precise ritual movements, displaying feather collars, fanning its tail, and producing complex sounds to attract the female. This combination of color, movement, and sound makes the Swinhoe's pheasant one of the most studied birds by ornithologists seeking to understand the evolution of visual and auditory communication in tropical birds. Despite its beauty, the Swinhoe's pheasant faces growing threats. Habitat destruction, hunting, and illegal trade have caused population declines. Each sighting in the wild is a rare opportunity to witness the magnificence of wildlife and a reminder of the fragility of Asian ecosystems. Conservationists work tirelessly to protect habitats and ensure future generations can observe the natural spectacle provided by this bird. Seeing a Swinhoe's pheasant in its natural environment is a unique experience. The contrast of colors, the metallic sound of its calls, and the delicacy of its movements create a deep sense of enchantment. It is not merely an animal, but a living expression of natural art, sexual selection complexity, and incredible biodiversity. Observing it reinforces the importance of protecting every fragment of the forest, as each tree, bush, and sunbeam contributes to the perfection of this natural spectacle. Number 6. Golden parakeet, Guaruba guaruba. The flying sun of the Amazon. Amid the rays of sunlight piercing the Amazon canopy, a burst of radiant yellow illuminates the forest. The golden parakeet, also known as guaruba, its feathers, an intense almost golden yellow, seem to capture the sun itself, transforming every flight into a luminous spectacle against the deep green of the forest. Though small compared to other macaws, this bird has a monumental visual impact, capable of mesmerizing any observer. The behavior of the golden parakeet is as captivating as its appearance. Living in social and cooperative flocks, they communicate through a variety of sounds, including sharp calls and softer notes used to maintain group cohesion. During the breeding season, males perform elaborate displays, showing off plumage and movements that appear choreographed while emitting calls that reverberate through the forest, attracting females and asserting territory. Unfortunately, the golden parakeet is highly vulnerable to habitat loss and illegal capture for the bird trade. The destruction of Amazonian forests and poaching have drastically reduced its population, making each encounter a rare privilege. Conservation projects work hard to preserve remaining forests and encourage captive breeding, ensuring this golden jewel continues to illuminate the Amazon. Watching a golden parakeet flying free is an experience of pure joy and freedom. Its intense yellow, reflecting sunlight, creates a spectacle that transcends vision. It is emotion, movement, and life, concentrated in a delicate and resilient creature. It reminds us that every species plays a crucial role in ecological balance, and that preserving natural beauty depends on our awareness and action. The golden parakeet is more than a rare bird. It is the sun refusing to let the forest remain dark, an emblem of hope and vitality in the Amazon. Number 5. Jacutinga, Aburia jacutinga, the treasure of the Atlantic forests. In the tropical forests of Brazil, where sunlight timidly pierces dense canopies, lives a bird of subtle yet unparalleled beauty, the Jacutinga. This black-plumaged bird, with bluish-gray metallic reflections and details resembling polished metal, is both elegant and mysterious. Its colors do not shout, but shine subtly, reflecting the sophistication and complexity of the Atlantic forest ecosystem, one of the most threatened biomes on the planet. The Jacutinga is a discreet bird. It feeds mainly on fallen fruits, playing a crucial role in seed dispersal and maintaining forest diversity. During mating season, the male performs careful displays, cooing and lightly flapping his wings while the female observes closely. This combination of ritual, vocal communication, and delicate behavior reveals behavioral complexity that impresses ornithologists and nature lovers alike. Despite its discretion, the Jacutinga faces severe challenges. Habitat degradation and poaching put the species at risk, making every sighting a rare and valuable event. Conservation projects aim to protect remaining Atlantic forest areas and encourage reproduction, ensuring its legacy continues to fascinate future generations. Each Jacutinga seen in the wild is a reminder of the fragility and preciousness of wildlife. Observing this bird is a deeply contemplative experience. Its subtle shine, the way it moves among forest shadows, and its vital role in the ecosystem inspire respect and admiration. The Jacutinga is more than a rare species. It is a symbol of the importance of protecting the planet's most threatened ecosystems, proving that delicacy and strength coexist harmoniously even in the most hidden and secret corners of the earth. Number 4. Spix's macaw, Cyanopsida spixi, the blue ghost of the Cerrado. Amid the warm, dry hues of the Brazilian Cerrado emerges one of the most emblematic and rare birds on the planet, the Spix's macaw. Its plumage is an intense, almost electric blue, standing in dramatic contrast against the dry vegetation and earthy tones of the environment. Each bird seems like a fragment of sky fallen to the earth, a nearly supernatural presence reminding everyone that nature possesses its own unparalleled palette of colors. The male displays his long tail and perfectly aligned feathers in movements that combine ritual and elegance. During breeding periods, the Spix's macaw performs delicate and precise displays, using both appearance and high-pitched vocalizations to attract the female. Its song, though rare, echoes through the vegetation, conveying a sense of mystery and reverence to those fortunate enough to hear it. Unfortunately, the Spix's macaw is an icon of wildlife fragility, extinct in the wild for decades due to habitat destruction and illegal capture. The species survives today thanks to captive breeding programs and reintroduction efforts aimed at restoring populations in protected areas. Every individual released into the wild is a triumph of conservation and a reminder that even nearly lost species can have a second chance with human commitment. Observing a Spix's macaw is an experience that transcends mere photography. It is witnessing the fusion of delicacy and resilience. Its graceful flight, vibrant colors, and survival story remind us of the power of conservation and the importance of preserving every fragment of ecosystem. The Spix's macaw is not just a rare bird, it is a living symbol of hope, perseverance, and the beauty that nature keeps for those who fight to protect it. Number 3. Green peafowl, Pavo muticus. The Asian majesty. In the forests and plains of Southeast Asia lives one of the continent's most impressive and majestic birds, the green peafowl. This bird displays a combination of colors and patterns that are both striking and delicate. Its body shows metallic shades of blue and green, while the tail fan, adorned with pale spots, opens like a true masterpiece of natural art. The male performs grand displays during the mating season. He spreads his tail into a perfect fan, shaking it with coordinated movements while emitting sounds that resonate across the territory, signaling strength and health to the observing female. This ritual, shaped by millions of years of evolution, is a demonstration of beauty and complexity, showing how sexual selection can create extraordinary forms and colors. The green peafowl plays a crucial role in Asian ecosystems. Feeding on seeds, insects, and small vertebrates, it contributes to seed dispersal and local wildlife balance. Unfortunately, its population is threatened by habitat destruction and indiscriminate hunting. Protected areas areas and conservation programs are essential to ensure these birds continue to enchant future generations. Witnessing a green peafowl in full display is a mesmerizing experience. The contrast between the metallic tones of the body and the pale tail creates an almost surreal visual effect that fascinates and hypnotizes. Every gesture, wing beat, and tail movement tells a story of survival, beauty, and natural complexity. This bird is not only a visual spectacle, but also a reminder that nature possesses creative capacities beyond human imagination, and conservation is vital to keep this spectacle alive. Number 2. Blue and yellow macaw, Ara ararauna, the blue and yellow of paradise. In the heart of the Amazon rainforest, where rivers wind through giant trees and sunlight penetrates in golden beams, flies one of the most iconic and stunning birds on the planet, the blue and yellow macaw. Its feathers are a visual spectacle. The deep blue of its wings contrasts with the intense yellow of its chest and belly, creating a visual explosion seemingly painted by the gods themselves. Each wing beat is like a living brushstroke, and every flight transforms the landscape into a dance of light and color. The blue and yellow macaw is more than beauty. It embodies intelligence and complexity in motion. Living in organized flocks, these birds maintain constant communication. Their loud calls resonate through the forest, coordinating the group, alerting to predators, and strengthening social bonds. During reproduction, pairs show remarkable dedication. Often monogamous for long periods, they care for their chicks with extreme attention, taking turns feeding and protecting them, showing not just instinct but sensitivity and cooperation. Their behavior also reflects survival strategies adapted to the Amazon environment. They feed on fruits, seeds, and occasionally small insects, playing a vital role in seed dispersal and maintaining forest diversity. Their presence indicates ecosystem health, and a decline in numbers signals environmental imbalance. Unfortunately, the species faces serious threats. Habitat destruction from deforestation, illegal capture for the exotic pet trade, and climate change directly impact populations. Watching a blue and yellow macaw in flight is an almost transcendental experience. The contrast of blue and yellow against the green forest, coupled with the cadence of its calls, creates a complete sensory spectacle. Each flight is a reminder of the freedom nature offers and humanity's responsibility to preserve these environments. Scientists study their behaviors, document reproduction and migration patterns, but no analysis can replace the sensation of witnessing this bird in its natural habitat. The blue and yellow macaw also has a profound cultural impact. For indigenous peoples and local communities, it symbolizes strength, joy, and connection with nature. Represented in legends, paintings, and traditions, its image transcends biology, entering the human imagination as an icon of freedom and beauty. Each encounter with this species is a lesson in observation, patience, and respect for wildlife. The majestic flight, unmistakable call, and imposing presence of the blue and yellow macaw remind us that the Amazon is a living, vibrant, and complex treasure. Protecting these birds means protecting rivers, trees, insects, and the entire intricate web of life sustaining the forest. Every photograph and video capture is only an attempt to freeze the ephemeral. The true experience is being there under the Amazonian sky, feeling the impact of life in colors and sounds that only nature can create. The blue and yellow macaw is not just one of the most beautiful birds in the world. It is an emblem of Amazonian vitality, the interconnectedness of life, and the continuous spectacle that wildlife provides. Number 1. Harpy eagle, Harpia harpia, the indomitable queen of the rainforest. In the depths of the tropical forests of Central and South America, where sunlight barely penetrates the dense canopy, lives one of the most impressive, powerful, and majestic birds on the planet, the harpy eagle. With a wingspan that can exceed 2 meters and talons rivaling a lion's in strength, the harpy eagle is undoubtedly the undisputed queen of the jungle sky. Its plumage is a symphony of slate gray, silver white, and deep black, each feather perfectly aligned, forming a living armor that combines beauty and functionality. Observing it is not merely seeing a bird, it is feeling the presence of a predator that is both elegant, lethal, and deeply integrated into the ecosystem it dominates. The harpy eagle is a natural hunter, equipped to thrive in the complex conditions of the rainforest. Its eyes are enormous and piercing, capable of spotting prey from great distances, while its talons, known as harpy claws, are incredibly strong and can crush bones with ease. It primarily feeds on mammals such as sloths, monkeys, smaller birds, and occasionally reptiles, playing a crucial role in maintaining local fauna balance. Every flight is silent and calculated, a demonstration of evolutionary precision that allows it to strike prey undetected. The harpy eagle is, therefore, not only a symbol of strength but also of natural balance, showing how predators play essential roles in ecosystem health. Its social and reproductive behavior is equally fascinating. Although territorial, each pair shows extreme dedication to its offspring. Reproduction is a long and demanding process. The pair builds a nest in giant trees, often reaching heights above 50 meters, using enormous branches and sturdy materials. The female usually lays 2 eggs, but due to competition between chicks, only one typically survives. For months, the parents take turns feeding, protecting, and caring for the young, demonstrating a level of dedication and patience few predators exhibit. This cycle ensures each chick has the best chance to survive in a challenging environment, from natural predators to seasonal changes in food availability. The harpy eagle is not just a predator, it is also an indicator of ecosystem health. Areas where these birds thrive usually host rich and stable biodiversity. Their presence signals intact forests, mature trees, preserved ecological corridors, and an abundance of natural prey. Unfortunately, the species faces increasing threats. Accelerated deforestation, illegal hunting, and habitat fragmentation have drastically reduced populations. Every harpy eagle sighted in the wild today is a reminder of wildlife fragility and the urgent need for environmental preservation. Observing it in flight is an experience blending admiration and respect. Each wing beat is powerful, each dive calculated and silent, and its posture conveys absolute authority. The harpy eagle is not just a predator, it is a presence that enforces natural order, reminding us that the rainforest is a place of delicate balance where strength, agility, and intelligence combine to maintain life in harmony. Researchers studying the harpy dedicate years to observation, recording hunting behaviors, territorial patterns, complex vocalizations, and interactions with chicks. Yet even the most meticulous science cannot fully capture the aura of majesty radiating from this creature. Its call, deep and resonant, echoes through the trees and can be heard for kilometers. It serves to mark territory, communicate with its mate, and warn intruders. The complexity of its vocalizations, combined with precise flight and physical strength, make it one of the most complete birds in the world in terms of predatory skills, adaptability, and intelligence. Beyond its ecological role, the harpy eagle holds significant cultural importance. For indigenous peoples and local communities, it symbolizes strength, vigilance, and spiritual connection with the forest. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed our content, subscribe to our channel and leave a like. Also, check out other interesting content appearing on your screen now, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time.